Hello students, welcome to the next lecture of Standard 12 Chemistry, chapter number 10, Halogen Derivatives. Now in this lecture, we are going to study the preparation of alkyl halides. We are going to see the methods by which you can prepare alkyl halides. Now there are 5 methods by which you can prepare alkyl halides. The first method is that from alcohol. From alcohol, alkyl halide can be produced or prepared by using 3 different reagents. The first reagent is that by reacting alcohol with halogen acid. The second is reacting alcohol with phosphorus halide, that is PX3 or PX5. And third reaction is by reacting alcohol with thionyl chloride, that is SOCl2. So, by any of the 3 reagents, you are going to get alkyl halides by reacting the alcohol with this corresponding reagents. Okay. Now, the second method is from hydrocarbons. Okay. From hydrocarbons also you can obtain alkyl halide. The starting material is your alkenes. Okay. By using alkenes, you can obtain alkyl halides. The third method is by halogen exchange. The fourth method is by Sandner's reaction, and the fifth method is by electrophilic substitution. We are going to study one by one each of this method, but in this lecture we will be studying the preparation of alkyl halides from alcohol. So let's study. Now preparation of alkyl halide from alcohol using your halogen acid under suitable condition. Okay, so alcohol reacts with halogen acid under suitable conditions to give you alkyl halide and water. Now these suitable conditions depend upon the structure of alcohol, and on type of halogen acid. So the conditions the way by which you can obtain alkyl halide from alcohol generally depend on 2 factors, that is your structure of alcohol and the type of halogen acid. Okay. Now we know that your hydroxyl group can be attached to either primary carbon, secondary carbon or tertiary carbon. So depending upon the type of carbon, you have primary alcohol, secondary alcohol and tertiary alcohol. So depending upon the structure of alcohol, that is whether your alcohol is 3-degree alcohol, that is tertiary alcohol, or it is 2-degree alcohol, that is second-degree alcohol, or it is primary alcohol, that is also called as 1-degree alcohol, depends upon your preparation of your alkyl halide depends upon the type of the carbon of the alcohol. So we can write the order of reactivity. Order of reactivity of alcohols can be written as tertiary alcohol, that is 3-degree, reacts faster than your secondary alcohol, that is 2-degree, and it reacts faster than your primary alcohol, that is 1-degree alcohol. Okay. So the order of reactivity of alcohols with given halogen acid depends whether the carbon of that alcohol is tertiary or secondary or primary. So it depends upon whether your alcohol is tertiary alcohol primary alcohol. Now let's study about the second factor, that is type of halogen acid. Type of halogen acid means whether it is HCl, HBr or HI. It depends upon this also. So let's study one by one. Now let's see the preparation of alkyl halides from alcohol using HCl. Okay, using HCl. What you will get? You will get alkyl chloride plus water, anhydrous ZnCl2. So alcohols react with hydrochloric acid in presence of ZnCl2. It should be anhydrous. Then you get alkyl chloride and water. Now this anhydrous ZnCl2 and mixture of HCl, this is called as Lucas reagent. This is called as Lucas reagent. So what is the reaction? Alcohol reacts with HCl in presence of anhydrous ZnCl2 to give you alkyl chloride and water. Okay, now ZnCl2 is what? It is your Lewis acid. It is your Lewis acid and it attaches to your oxygen and it weakens this bond. It weakens the bond between the oxygen and your carbon. Okay, so that's why your ZnCl2 is used for your, when you want alkyl chloride with HCl, ZnCl2 is used to get your alkyl chloride. Now the other conditions are also there. If your alcohol is primary or secondary, this condition is generally required if your alcohol is primary or secondary. Okay? But if your alcohol is tertiary, if your alcohol is tertiary alcohol, it reacts with concentrated HCl only. It reacts with concentrated HCl only to give you alkyl chloride plus water. Okay, so here when if your alcohol is tertiary, you don't require ZnCl2. It can be reacted with simply concentrated HCl to give you alkyl chloride. Okay, now moving on to the next, that is how we can obtain alkyl bromide. The reaction for obtaining alkyl bromide is, the conditions are NaBr H2SO4 on heating gives you alkyl bromide plus water. Okay, here HBr is generated in C2. It is generated in C2. What do you mean by C2? In C2, that is in reaction mixture. In the reaction mixture itself, if you mix NaBr and H2SO4, let's see the reaction. NaBr plus H2SO4 gives you hydrogen bromide plus Na2SO4. Okay, so if you mix NaBr and H2SO4, what you are getting? You are getting hydrogen bromide in C2, that is in the reaction mixture itself. Okay, and then that HBr reacts with your alcohol to give you alkyl bromide and water. Okay, alkyl bromide and water. So this is generally used for your primary halide. Primary halide gives you better yield for primary halide. Okay, it gives you better yield for primary halide. Now moving to the next, that is for iodide. Let's see what are the conditions for alkyl iodide. reacting for obtaining. Now the condition for obtaining alkyl iodide from hydrogen iodide is alcohol reacts with hydrogen iodide and the reaction mixture contains sodium iodide and phosphoric acid. Sodium iodide or potassium iodide along with H3PO4. It gives you hydrogen iodide. Okay, it gives you hydrogen iodide. And this hydrogen iodide then reacts with alcohol to give you alkyl iodide. Okay, now let's see how this also here hydrogen iodide is generated in C2. It is generated in C2. In C2, that is in the reaction mixture itself. It is generated in C2, that is in the reaction mixture itself. Let's see how it is generated. Now we have sodium iodide reacts with H3PO4 to give you 3 molecules of sodium iodide to give you hydrogen iodide plus Na3PO4. So when you mix sodium iodide plus H3PO4 in the reaction mixture, what is generated? Hydrogen iodide and sodium phosphate is generated. And this hydrogen iodide reacts with alcohol to give you alkyl iodide. Okay, it reacts with hydrogen iodide to give you alkyl iodide. So this was the preparation of alkyl halides from alcohols using the halogen acid. Using halogen acid, in that we have seen how to prepare alkyl halides using HCl, HBr and HR. Okay, now moving to the next method, that is preparation of alkyl halides from alcohols but by using phosphorus halide. By using phosphorus halide. Now alcohol plus phosphorus trihalide or phosphorus pentahalide gives you alkyl halide. Now generally phosphorus trihalide, they are prepared in C2. They are generated in C2. Generated in C2. Okay, that is in the reaction mixture itself. Okay, so and how do you get this phosphorus trihalide or phosphorus pentahalide? Red phosphorus that is 3Br2 gives you PBr3. Okay, so this is the reaction. How do you obtain phosphorus trihalide? Phosphorus trihalide is obtained from red phosphorus. Red phosphorus is reacted with bromine to give you phosphorus tribromide. Okay, phosphorus tribromide, or similarly you can react with iodine to give you phosphorus triiodide. In this way phosphorus trihalide is prepared. Now let's see how this phosphorus trihalide reacts with alcohol and what are the products we are getting. Now this phosphorus alcohol reacts with phosphorus trihalide to give you alkyl halide. Alkyl halide plus H3PO3. Okay, H3PO3. This you are getting if you are using phosphorus trihalide. 3 moles of alcohol react with 1 mole of phosphorus trihalide to give you alkyl halide. Okay, and H3PO3. And let's see phosphorus pentachloride. What are the products if you use phosphorus pentahalide? If you use phosphorus pentahalide, okay, in general we can write ROH plus PCl5 gives you RCl plus HCl plus POCl3. This is the reaction with phosphorus pentahalide. Alcohol reacts with phosphorus pentahalide to give you alkyl halide, halogen acid and POCl3. So this is the reaction. Now what is the advantage of using phosphorus halide? Now we have seen that there are 3 methods from which you can prepare alkyl halide from alcohol. From alcohol there are 3 methods by which you can get alkyl halide. So what is the advantage of this method? By using phosphorus halide, your primary alkyl you get unrearranged primary halide. Okay, so what happens if your primary alcohol is long chain primary alcohol, and if you are using the halogen acid method, then in that way sometimes you get rearranged halide in the product. But if you are using phosphorus halide, the primary alcohol do not gives you rearranged primary halide. Okay, so this is the advantage of your phosphorus halide. Now third method is by using thionyl chloride. Thionyl chloride. So alcohol reacts with thionyl chloride to give you alkyl chloride, SO2 as a gas and HCl. So alcohol reacts with thionyl chloride on heating to give you alkyl chloride, sulfur dioxide, that is SO2 gas, and HCl as a gas. So see here, you can directly separate out the alkyl halide from your reaction mixture. As soon as you get the product, you are getting, after reacting alcohol with thionyl chloride, you are getting 3 products: alkyl chloride, SO2 and HCl. But see these both are gases. These both are gases and they go off. Okay, they are liberated out. So what is remain in your reaction mixture? Your product is only remain. So this method is preferred for preparation of alkyl halide. Okay, this method is preferred for preparation of alkyl halide because the byproducts are gases. Also, this method also gives unrearranged primary halide. Just in the previous phosphorus halide case, we saw that if sometimes your alcohol, that is primary alcohol, is a long chain alcohol, and what happens, sometimes you get rearranged primary halide, but this is not obtained if you are using thionyl chloride. So this is the advantage of this method, that this method is preferred for preparation of alkyl halide because the byproducts are gases. These are the byproducts. These are called as byproducts. Okay, this is your main product, but these are along side products, so it is also called as byproducts. And these byproducts are gases. And the next advantage is you get unrearranged primary halide also by using alcohol. That's all for this lecture. Thank you.